Here's the health and life instructional video. Coming around to the passenger side, you have your co-pilot seat door. Down here, storage area. And your midship door. Up top is your awning. Here you have your exterior GFI outlet. And in the rear, you have another storage area. And you have your wheelchair lift. Back of the clinic, up top you have your rear view camera. Now on the driver's side, you have your gas door. Below that, another storage area. And here is your freshwater fill up. You unscrew that cap and put your hose in there, and then once water starts kicking out, you know it's full. There's also a monitor inside that tells you how full it is. And then down below is your waste removal system. So to empty your gray and black water tank, you pull out your hose connection. And then it clips onto the part above. And then this gray part connects to the white part, and then that goes in the tank area. And then you pull that out and the water will come out. And then when you're done, you push it shut. That's what closes that valve. Then here's the 12 kilowatt generator. It's tied right into the gas tank. As long as you have over a quarter tank of gas, the generator will start. You can start it from the outside. There is a remote switch from the inside. And here is the battery box. Just so you don't kill the battery at the end of each day, we suggest coming here, turning the switch to off. So that way you know foolproof, nothing is left on. At the start of each day, just turning it back to on. Now for the shore power outlet, you're going to want to line up the metal part of the outlet to the metal part, the other part, and then you give it a quarter turn to the right. And then this coupling goes across the thread. And then you plug this part into your 220, 250 volt outlet. And then once you have this part plugged in and power to it, you have no need for the generator. This will start everything inside the clinic. Entering the clinic at the start of the day, to begin functions, you're gonna come up front, and then this is the generator start button from the inside. Then you hold down the stop button to prime the generator. Hold it down for about 10 to 15 seconds, depending on how long the vehicle's been out of use. And then to start, you just hold down the top button. And the generator starts up. And then you wait about another 10 seconds, and you'll hear a small click coming from inside the bulkhead. And then after that, you turn on the inverter, and that gives you power to all the outlets in the rear. Then down here is the thermostat for the rooftop ACs. So you press that button, then press it one more time. You control the temperature, which AC, and then you can turn it to fan as well. Then to turn it off, simply press the power button. And when you're powering down the clinic at the end of the day, you do the same sequence in reverse, where you turn off the inverter, and then you turn off the generator. And then you go around to the outside of the vehicle and you hit the battery switch. Coming through the clinic, you have your mid-mark sterilizer. This is your water pump for this sink. Here you have a bench area. And your overhead vents. Push the power on, you open the vent, control which way you want the air to flow, and then turn on the speed. Then shut it down. You turn it to 0. You can leave that on and close the vent. And then for the awning, right above the entry door, you have your power switches. So hit awning out. And then to turn on the LED lights. And then it'll stop itself once it's all the way extended. And when you're ready, hit the awning in button. And it'll stop itself once again. And make sure you just turn the lights off. Through, you have your Pro cards. And then here is the 1,000 pound Braun wheelchair lift. And we'll show you how to use that. To operate the wheelchair lift, you want to make sure your parking brake is on. Then you come up top and hit wheelchair lift, as long as there's power to the battery. Now at the wheelchair lift, you'll know you have power to it once the lights are on up top. There's also a switch back here that controls the power. This can just stay on. And then to operate the lift, you're gonna wanna hit unfold. And it'll start. And it'll stop itself. And then you hit down. And these levers right here are what engage the ramp. So you're gonna wanna make sure those are on level ground. And if for some reason this yellow footstep doesn't come out, check the leveling, whether you tap it with your foot or raise it up and lower it again. All the way. And then when the patient is loaded, just hold down the up button. And again, it'll stop itself. And then you hit fold. If there's ever a time after a long transit where it doesn't immediately unfold, try holding down fold. Sometimes it comes a little loose, and then you can hit unfold. For the cab of the clinic, this pedal here controls the steering wheel. And then when you're ready to begin driving, you turn the vehicle on, and you have to let the PSI for the air brakes get up to that little notch between 75 and 150. And then you push on the parking brake while this is in park, and you'll be able to put it in drive. And then here you have your mirror heat to defrost in the winter time. Your power windows, standard radio. This is your cab AC and heat. And here are the locks for the door, the wheelchair lift, and then the dome lights. These locks will lock the midship door and the wheelchair lift doors.